People that study ancient pottery have all kinds of labels for the different types of pottery that are out there. Archaeologists in particular love putting things in boxes. They like to assign a culture and a wear designation and a type, and they like to take all this pottery, which is really more of a flow chart as it evolved from plainware to decorated ware to more decorated ware, polychromes, which I'll get to, and box it up into little compartments, which isn't always easiest for understanding it, but that's what they do. So let me quickly explain some of the basic types of pottery that you'll find. First of all is plainware. The very first pottery that was ever made in the American Southwest was plainware, around maybe 100 AD. And this was made for centuries, just utilitarian plainware. And then maybe 500 to 700 AD, they started making decorated ware. And at first all they did was paint one color on top of whatever the base clay color was. And so we get a lot of red on browns, black on grays, these kind of things around that time. Now these are called bichrome pottery. That is, there's two colors, bi for two and chrome for color, two color. So this is a dragoon red on brown. Brown isn't a slip, it's just the color of the clay it was formed from. Another type of bichrome pottery that was popular in the American Southwest was black on white. So up in the Four Corners area, they loved their black on white. This one actually has a white slip and then paint on top of that. So that was common as they moved forward to find a brighter color to slip it with than whatever you were forming it with, and then paint on top of that. Another black on white, bichrome pottery. As time went on, pottery evolved, continued to evolve, and we came up with what they call polychrome pottery. All that means, poly just means many, and chrome, of course, means color. So polychrome pottery just means many colors. It just means more than two colors. So we've got red on browns and black on whites. In this case, we've got black on white on the inside and red on the outside. Three colors. Actually, there's four colors because the clay itself that it's formed out of is brown. It is slipped red on the outside, slipped white on the inside, and then painted. But we're only looking, when we describe the pottery as bichrome or polychrome, we're only looking at the colors that are visible on the outside. So this is pinto polychrome, and this is tonto polychrome. So multicolors. Generally, polychromes have two colors of paint and then a base color or a slip that's the background. But in some cases, there's more than two colors of paint. There are some Hopi polychromes that have red, black, white paint on a yellow background. So you've got four colors showing. This replica of a Huerigos polychrome pot that I made, this is a Casas Grandes type, includes black, red, and white paint on an orange clay background.